Honestly, it's just crazy that it's been 10 years. It goes really fast.
Head coach Annie Van Wetzinga enters her 10th season with the Roadrunners softball program. After a decade at the helm, she is MSU Denver's winningest coach with 296 wins. She has won 2 RMAC regular season titles, 2 RMAC tournament titles, and has led the program to 4 NCAA tournament appearances.
You know, a lot of changes that have happened in my time here. This wasn't a thing, this whole complex that we're standing in. And you know, now you have alums that are getting older and trying to get into their career. So that's actually kind of the cool part is, you know, all the players you've coached, and then you see them kind of out in the world doing their thing. I just had a wedding last weekend for Kristen Peters, and there's about 7 former players there. It was cool just to catch up and see them kind of how they're growing up and doing their thing.
She pushes us every day. I think she has expectations for us, and we've learned through her kind of like to set those expectations for ourselves too. And you know, every day she's teaching us something new, and we're going to take that. And you know, this year I think we're all really pushing, and we have goals that we've all set with one another, and she's gonna help us get there and kind of head that up.
Coach Van led the squad to an impressive 38 wins last season, their most in 7 years. For 2023, there's a good mix of veterans and new faces to attack this brand new season.
You know, we had a lot of freshmen in the lineup last year, and we're kind of pretty up and down at the beginning of the season, and we had to do some growing up. But they did. You know, we had some people really work through some stuff, and by the end, you know, our conference tournament, they were really competing hard, and the people we had out in that field were getting after it, and it was fun to see that growth from those young players.
Cammie Grammerstorf is a third-year player for MSU Denver and likes the vibe of this year's group.
I think getting back, having that little break over winter break got us pretty excited. So I think we're all pretty pumped. Yeah, everybody just is excited. If I could have a word for anything, it'd be excited.
Cammie's amazing. I mean, she's a great teammate. I love playing next to her. She's probably one of the most humble players I've ever played with, and I mean, you wouldn't know it at all, like seeing her on the field. If she just hit a home run, walk off, you would have no idea who's Cammie.
Grammerstorf is one of the fastest players you'll ever see out on that diamond, having already reached 9th place in program history with 30 stolen bases.
My mom was a speed skater, so yeah, I don't know. I guess that's where I get it from, but it's just been kind of a part of my game that I've had to focus on and play off of for a while. I'm not the biggest kid, I'm not the strongest kid, but you know, speed's kind of one thing that I do have to my advantage.
Shelby Robb is a household name at this point of her career, but after tearing her ACL last season, the All-American is hoping to find that confidence to return to the player she once was.
The last month since we've been back, about 3 weeks ago, that's been the hardest part because physically I feel pretty good, but there's still a few limitations of stuff I can't do. And so yeah, I think the last 3 or 4 weeks has been the hardest because I feel good enough to go, but I know there's still some things I have to finish tweaking and kind of working up to be 100% before I can fully go, and just kind of having to be patient.
She's coming back. She's really close. You know, and that's a testament to her and her hard work. And she's always been, I think, also a testament to her hard work before the injury. She's always strong and in shape. And so kind of when you're in a good place, if an unfortunate injury happens, it's kind of easier and quicker to rehab. And she's attacked rehab like she's attacked her practices and her training before.
So what is the 10th season going to look like for Coach Van and her 2023 Roadrunners squad?
I think focusing on our strengths, you know, playing to the speed. We've got fast girls, we've got strong girls, we've got girls that can do it all. So just kind of playing to our strengths and making sure that we all know our strengths individually.
I want to see them having fun on the field when they hit the field. We know it's going to be hard and they're going to have like failures or things that happen. I want to see some resilience and ability to kind of learn from it and bounce back. It's a long season. And then just competing. Just compete and play as a team.